I've sold over $1 million worth of online courses through YouTube. And if you want to generate more sales for your business, it all comes down to this simple formula. Sales equal views multiplied by your conversion rate, or how many of those viewers actually buy, multiplied by price. And if the price stays the same, there are only two levers you can pull. Increase the views or increase the conversions, ideally both. The problem is, videos that generate a lot of views on YouTube and videos that have high conversion rates are usually two very different types of videos. The solution is not to pick one over the other. It's to make both, but ensure they work together. So let me show you how I do it on my other channel. It's an exam preparation channel for an English language test called IELTS. So some of my videos are designed to appeal to as broad an audience as possible. For example, I filmed a video comparing ChatGPT to the examiners because AI is trending everywhere. Another one is a quick test that helps you estimate your level in 20 minutes instead of a 4-hour exam. And people love tests. These kinds of videos grab attention and attract new viewers, but they don't usually lead directly to sales. I call them discovery videos, and they sit at the top of my funnel. The next step for these viewers is to start developing real exam skills. So the next video goes deeper into the strategies. For example, I share my personal experience or I offer an overview of one big task. These are the exact same topics as in my courses, they're just free help. But they build trust, strengthen the connection, and they're the perfect place to promote lead magnets. So I call these relationship videos. If someone has watched a relationship video all the way through, they're clearly serious about learning more. So that's when I send them to a video that solves the same problems my courses are built around. In my case, writing essays. Not a lot of fun. These videos don't necessarily appeal to a wide audience, but they show the real challenges students face and they demonstrate how to solve them. So that's where I include my promotions, and I call them conversion videos. Actually, I go even deeper and link conversion videos to a free lesson from my courses. And that lesson consistently converts better than anything else. Just posting those videos is not enough though. We need to make them work together to direct viewers from the top of the funnel to the bottom, and we can do it through end screens. If at the end of your video you present a clear next step, a lot of people, probably 25%, will click. But you need to give them a good nudge, not just watch this video next. More like, what you've learned today won't work unless you do this next. And I always send traffic down the funnel or at the same level and never up. Okay, you're driving people through a funnel from discovery videos to relationship to conversion, but this whole system only works if your conversion videos actually convert. So let's dive into the second part of the formula. How do you increase your conversion rates directly from YouTube? When I first started tracking my links and dug into the numbers, I noticed something striking. Some videos generated thousands of dollars in sales, while others almost nothing, or literally zero from a video with 100,000 views. And that's when it clicked. The videos that converted tackled the same problem my courses solve. Whenever the video topic drifted to a slightly different problem, like still useful, still relevant to my audience, it just didn't bring in sales. Your conversion videos have to be 100% aligned with your paid offering. And the tighter the match, the better the conversions. In a good conversion video, you position the problem, you provide real value, but you also show that there is more depth to explore, more steps to take, more skills to learn, and that's where your paid offering comes in as a natural next step. And you need to open a sort of a loop. Now, I know we're talking about promoting your products or services directly to your audience. And if you're worried about being salesy, here is a mindset shift that helped me a lot. Ask yourself, will this offer genuinely help someone solve their problem? If the answer is no, you've got a product issue. But if the answer is yes, then you're actually trying to help by sharing information about the solution. Now, a slightly more tactical question. Where should you place your promotion inside the video? Let's break it down. At the beginning of the video, after the introduction, I would avoid this. People are still deciding whether to watch the video and they're definitely not ready to buy. The end of the video is not bad because your most loyal viewers will hear it. And if you look at the retention graph, you often see a sharp drop right when the promotion starts. So that's not ideal for this reason. And the middle of the video is my favorite. People are still engaged, and when you weave the promotion naturally into the flow of your content, it feels smooth and converts really well. But how long should it be? Well, that depends on your audience. A more mature, advanced audience probably doesn't need much detail, and a quick mention of what you're offering with links below the video may be just what you need. But if you're working B2C, like I am with students, I found the deeper, more detailed promotions, even with a quick demo, work far better. And you can optimize all this if you know where those sales are coming from, not just from YouTube. So track your links. Use Google UTM links. It takes just a few seconds to set up. And even if your volume is still small right now, the data compounds over time and becomes incredibly valuable. As you've probably noticed, I'm a strong supporter of promoting your paid offering directly inside your YouTube videos. Why? There are two reasons. Here is what a traditional sales funnel usually looks like. You post a video, you promote a lead magnet in that video, people subscribe to your newsletter, you deliver value through emails, and eventually you send promotions. Hopefully, some of them buy. That's a lot of steps. And with every extra step, you lose people. Some will always drop off no matter what the step is. Now compare that to selling directly. A YouTube video, a sales page, purchase, that's it. The sales pathway is so much shorter. And here is another thing. Not everyone wants to join another email list. Think about your own inbox. How many subscriptions do you have? And how many do you actually open? Even if your emails are amazing, the competition for attention inside the inbox is brutal. But on YouTube, people are already watching you. They're already paying attention. And that's the perfect moment to tell them about your paid offerings. I tested this in my exam preparation business. So I checked how many people who bought my courses were also on my email list. And I was shocked. 66%. This means a full third of my customers had never subscribed. My point is, not everyone will read your emails, so don't rely on them alone. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying emails or newsletters are not important. An all-future funnel is still hugely important, and for most, that's where the majority of sales will come from. Which means you need strong lead magnets. These may be mini courses or email courses, custom GPTs, or PDF downloads, of course. I like having one hero lead magnet. For example, in my exam prep business, my main lead magnet is a full study plan. For this channel, I wrote a case study where I share 25 lessons I learned on the way to 1 million in sales through YouTube. And every potential client who's reached out to me has mentioned that the case study played a role in their decision to work with me. So it's not just about collecting email addresses, it's about deepening the relationship. Once someone downloads your lead magnet, the journey continues. You probably send a welcome sequence and then either regular newsletters or automated sequences, depending on your business. In my exam preparation business, I rely mostly on automations because my audience churns quickly. So students take the exam and move on, and I can send the same automations over and over to new people. over time, these emails lead people to your sales pages and paid offerings. And altogether, that's a lot of steps. But it's all needed because it's highly unlikely someone's going to watch one of your videos and immediately go and buy something. Studies show that it takes between 7 and 12 touches with your business before people feel ready to buy anything. So if you have your funnels working both on YouTube and off YouTube, they nurture each lead into a prospective customer, and then your business will generate a lot more revenue from the same effort of making YouTube videos. And if you'd like to see an example of how I do it in my other business, here is the video, and thank you so much for watching me today. Take care. Bye.